MVP in your marriage.
From this moment.
All right, Omega Radio listeners, right about now, we have none other than Karim Hyatt in the studio with us today as he is coming to you for today's segment of Marriage in a Minute. We ask that you go ahead and stay tuned in. Here he is now, your host for Marriage in a Minute, Karim Hyatt. Over to you.
Brother Kevin Heath, I was just listening to you and I love your vibe. 22 years of marriage. You know what? My wife and I is the same. 22 years. I may have to call her now, but I can't because she's... I'm on the air right now, but she's home and she's not feeling too well, so I'm just going to let her rest. But anyway, guys, it's Karim Hyatt with Marriage in a Minute. Thank you guys for listening in today once again on Omega Radio. And again, I big up my brothers in 89.9 FM in Jamaica. Everyone listening in Jamaica, thank you guys for your support every week. Thank you guys for listening all over the world. And thank you, Omega Radio. Today is a special day. And I wish my wife was here with me, but, she's home resting. So keep her in prayer. She'll be okay, though. But it's a very special day because it represents what's going to be for tomorrow, which is Mother's Day. And first of all, I just want to big up my mom. If you're listening in, Mom, happy Mother's Day. Happy pre-Mother's Day, actually. My mom is such a special person in my life. And my wife and mother is the ultimate wife and mother. So I just want to big you up, Michelle. I'm not sure if you're listening in from home, but give you all the big up. You're the best. You're a gem. You're royal. You don't need no makeup to be a queen. So anyway, so today we're talking about the many hats of a mom. That word mom is such a powerful word. I grew up with my mom. I didn't have a dad in my life growing up. I did not know my dad until I was age 32, I think, or 33, somewhere around there. I went to Jamaica and I met my dad for the first time. And, I love my dad, because he's special to me too, even though I didn't grow up with him. But dads, if you're listening out there, you're special. But today is for the moms. No stepping on toes for you dads, but today is for the moms. Mom, master of motherhood. That's what I call you. You are a master of motherhood. You are everything to everyone. So listen to this verse. Proverbs 31, verses 28 to 30 says, her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. Many women have done excellent, but you surpass them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears God is to be praised. So you God-fearing moms, you moms out there who are single, you moms who are married, even the ones who are divorced, you are special. Just keep on fearing the Lord, keep on walking in his word, and you'll be fine. God is with you. He guides you. He gives you something special he gives you to be a mom, to be a wife. So you guys wear many hats. It's like so many hats that you wear, and I'm not sure how you do it. I remember, like I said, growing up with my mom, she was like a superwoman. I don't know how she did it without my dad. And, I had my grandparents, to help. But being a mom, sometimes if you don't have the dad, if you don't have the father in the house, you have to wear so many hats, and especially that hat that doesn't even fit, but you make it fit. The one that's supposed to be for the dad, you make it fit as a mom. So there are 7 hats that you wear that are special, and we're just going to go through each one. I hope somebody's a mom today, a wife today is encouraged because you are so special. There's this hat called a comforting and nurturing hat that every mom wears. Knowing exactly what a baby needs when he cries. Picture that. The cry of a child, of your child, you could just automatically tell, oh, he needs food, or he needs my hug, or he needs, there's something that God gives you that allows you to know that. You'll go as far as kissing the wound if he's having a wound or a cut. Us as men, we don't tend to want to do that stuff or change a diaper. We do it, but it's not a natural thing. For a mom, it's like, it comes so naturally because that's how you were created to be. So we just honor you for that. Then you have the protector hat. I remember when Michelle was pregnant, nobody could stop her from being so protective over, Tyler being in her womb. And you have that special, Michelle, you had that special protection that you gave to Tyler. And I'm sure all you moms out there who were, pregnant at that time with your children, or your child, I'm sorry, had that same, God gives you that special way how you protect your children. Even the food that you eat, whatever you take in. Although sometimes you can't even eat because, appetite is not there, or, you have to eat certain kind of food. But it's very challenging, I can imagine. I'm not a mom, so I don't know the fullness of it, but I lift my hat to you. Then you have the enforcer hat. When it comes on to, manners in the house with the kids, mealtime, routines, even teaching them good behavior, family values, and making proper choices. It's a lot of stuff that you have to do, and especially the single moms. I can just imagine, having to go out to work and then come home and having to still be the mom at home, for your children. So it's really a lot, and I thank you guys for being that special mom to your kids. Nowadays, the things that are happening with the kids, it's so messed up that they need that guidance from both parents. But, if you're there and you're by yourself, I really give it to you, because it's really, really a hard thing, I can imagine. But remember, God is with you. He gives you the strength to do it. If you fall into that situation, don't give up. Don't feel like you're a failure. God is with you, and he uses every situation, everything for a good purpose. Just continue to seek him. So that's the enforcer hat. Then you have the empowering hat. Every child needs self confidence. So if you're not there as a mom to show them confidence, they go astray. And you guys do such a good job, and I know it's not easy. Some don't have that self-confidence themselves, and they have to just still show it. So, we pray for you guys, you moms out there who are going through that. You might not be feeling like you can do it, but with the grace of God, you can. Your kids need you, and you are really, really special. Then you have the empathizer hat, helping the children to feel understood. A lot of times I was growing up, I remember the phrase they say, children must be heard. Children must be seen, but not heard. And a lot of times that makes us feel like we're not valued. You make the children, you have that special way how you make the children feel like they're special, like they are understood. If they have something that they want to express, you're so patient with them. Even me myself, with Tyler and Michelle, I see that with Michelle too. She allows Tyler to vent. She allows him to, speak. Sometimes I'll try to, cut him off by explaining to him things, which is good, but you need to let them speak sometimes. Let them, as long as they're speaking respectfully and you're teaching them respect, you still have to let them be heard, because if you don't let them be heard, they're going to go outside and speak to other people. But yes, your mom have that special touch where you are patient with the kids so that they could be heard. So that's a good thing. Then you have the taskmaster hat. This one is every mom, I think it's a natural thing, because you're the ones who teach the children how to do chores at home. I remember, again, my mom used to teach me how to, cook. I still don't know how to cook well, but she taught me, to do dishes, to, sweep the floor, all that stuff. You guys, again, I think the Lord created you with that skill, and then you pass it on to your children. So it's really a natural thing for you guys, and it's a lot of work. So I can imagine that. So big up to you, ladies out there. Then you have the hero's hat. And wow, this is another big one. Again, especially for the single moms, you have to be superwoman. Superman saved the day. Well, superwoman is the same thing, saving the day, whatever it takes. You're everything to everyone, and especially for your children. So I call you hero. I call you, I call like Michelle, I call her MacGyver, because she knows how to get things done when it seems like it can't be done. And that's the uniqueness of moms. Whenever something has to be done and it seems impossible, somehow something kicks in where I guess it's because you have to do it. You can't let it not be done, and you get it done. So big up to you guys. And of course, the last hat. I know I said it's 7, but I spoke about this one in the beginning. The one size fits all hat. Especially again to the single moms out there who have to make this hat fit. You have to be mom and dad. And that is, I think, I would consider that the hardest, because, God created moms and wives to have certain roles, and husbands, fathers to have a certain role. But, if you're by yourself, unfortunately, sadly, a lot of times you have to fit in both roles. And again, that's not easy. But thank God for his grace. He gives you the grace. He gives you wisdom. So I pray you guys will have that wisdom and that energy and not grow weary, so you could have that hat. And you'll do it, because I've seen, or heard of stories where women, moms, have to be dads, and it's a lot these days. And again, dads, I'm not putting you down. I'm just bigging up the moms today. So thank you guys. Thank you, moms, for taking on the roles when the dads are not there, because the children really, really need your support. They need your presence. They need whatever it takes from you to grow them well, and you do it, and you do it so well. We're going to have Father's Day coming up, and the dads, you are special too. So I don't want you to feel like I'm pointing you out, but it's just the reality of life that happens sometimes. Whatever the situation is that causes that's not for me, but I'm just speaking into the uniqueness and the strength that moms have. So we just want to encourage moms today. If you're going through hardship right now, hang in there. Don't give up. God is with you. He's your strength. He tells you in his word that he'll give you the strength. He's your refuge and strength, a very present help in times of trouble. And I know you guys out there have a lot of problems, your own problems while taking care of the kids, having to work, having to cook, having to do all these things. So it's not an easy road, but with God, everything is possible. All right, so I just wanted to big up you guys today once again. It's almost at the end of the program. I just want to say happy Mother's Day when it comes tomorrow. So every single mom listening in, share this with the moms who are not listening in. Just want to encourage all of you and just encourage each other in the Lord. All right, guys, so we are almost at the end of our program, but I just want to say once again, Michelle, if you're listening in, happy Mother's Day, even before it comes. I know I'm going to see you before then, but I just want to say it on the air. And Brother Keith, I may have to call my wife, but I'll call her after the program. I love the word that you gave. I love your vibe. Take it easy and continue to be there for your wife. I know you are. 22 years and going for me and Michelle too, so I'm with you. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for listening to Marriage in a Minute every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. on Omega Radio. Join us next Saturday, same time. We're going to be speaking on love. We're going to continue on love. We were talking about love for the past couple of weeks, and we paused today because we want to embrace moms. So remember, check our website, www.marriagevantagepoint.com. So many great resources on that website. Share it with others, because just go through at your leisure, click the links, and you'll see. We also are affiliated with an organization in Florida here called Live the Life, South Florida. It's a really great Christian organization. They have marriage classes, marriage counseling. We partner with them. So go on the website, www.marriagevantagepoint.com. All right, guys, have a great day and happy Mother's Day to all moms.
All right, Omega listeners, you were just tuned into Marriage in a Minute right here on Omega Radio with your host, Karim and Michelle Hyatt, where today we heard from Karim Hyatt for this segment. So we ask that if you enjoyed today's programming, that you will tune in next week Saturday at the same time of 3:30 p.m. until 3:45 right here on Omega Radio. And of course, we would like to thank both Karim and Michelle Hyatt for being a proud sponsor to Omega Radio.
Yes.
From this moment.
Hey, radio listeners, this is Michelle Hyatt.
And this is Karim Hyatt,
host of Marriage in a Minute. Tune in every Saturday at 3:30 p.m. right here on Omega Radio Broadcasting Network for encouraging words on marriage.
And listen, guys, check out our new website, www.marriagevantagepoint.com. And remember, you are the MVP in your marriage.
From this moment,
Omega Radio, the station of the stars, where Jesus Christ is the star. Omega Radio, Omega Radio, Omega Radio.
You're listening to WOIB 101.9 FM.